Hey, I'm William.
And I'm David.
We're out here at North Jasper Disc Golf Course to show you a playthrough of how the course is played.
Now this here at North Jasper was built by the legendary Johnny Appleseed of disc golf himself, Tom Monroe, in 2010. It's a very short course, anywhere from about 3,600 up to about a little over 5,000 feet, depending on the pin positions. While I'm doing, we do have the drone fly through that will show you where the different positions are, but today we are playing everything in the A position, which is a combination of some short and some longs. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself, and
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
And don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons to stay on top of our latest content, and feel free to leave a comment below.
Hey, it's William here. Need to find the right disc to fill your bag? Or just the right bag? Then Iron City Discs has you covered. Go to IronCityDisc.com and at the checkout, enter my discount code to save 10% on your order. Iron City Discs. Step up your game.
Okay, a little patience here as I learn to work this drone. Hole 1, you go straight down the fairway. Try to avoid getting into the trees off to your right. The B position, which is the short one, you see coming up here on your left where that small pipe is at. In order to get to the basket in the A position, you must go over the sidewalk, which is itself OB. You must go behind a small tree here and find yourself positioned at the basket.
Okay. Going with the zone. Simple forehand hyzer. Right in front of you. 220 feet. A little wide. Don't work back.
So now while he shows you what to do, I'm going to probably show you what not to do. So going with the J here. And like I said, that's what you're not supposed to do. No, did get over.
I mean, you got over.
I got over.
Oh, good.
The shortest hole in the course, hole 2, is also the most aced. Just a simple tunnel shot between trees. Avoid going too long over the sidewalk behind the basket or too far to the left or right on the pavement, and you should probably be set up for an easy 2.
Alright, simple tunnel shot, shortest hole on the course, 151 feet, going with a forehand zone.
Oh, came back.
There is a sidewalk back there that is OB, and if you go long of it,
Not
OB.
good for you.
Most of the sidewalks here, if you do cross one, unless you have to get to the basket by crossing it, it's going to be OB. Ooh, good throw, David. David's going to make his. Oh, I spoke too soon.
You jinxed me.
On the left position for hole 3, be careful of the playground. That's considered to be OB. Otherwise, just throw to your left, go up this embankment, and the pin position is just to the right of this holly bush that you should stay out of. Also, don't go too far beyond to the sidewalk. Right position, you can hyzer or go directly ahead. Again, you're going up this embankment to the basket. Try not to go OB on or over the sidewalk to your right or too far beyond behind the basket. Otherwise, this is a pretty easy birdie placement and even a possible ace run.
Another short one here, pull 3. A simple forehand hyzer or a big backhand spike hyzer to go with. Simple as that.
And of course you can also do a big hyzer around or go straight at the basket if you want to. We'll see which one I'm going to play with here.
Oh my goodness, he was running it.
Very nice if we give a same double bird.
On hole 4, the B position is directly ahead. Just keep it straight, go past that Mando we just passed to the left. The basket position is where this post is underneath the bush. And try not to hit the neighbor's outbuildings or fence if you can avoid it. For the left position, again, avoid the Mando, stay to the right a bit. Throw yourself a nice hyzer shot to the left, or you can attack the basket directly. Again, however, avoid the sidewalk or landing on the near side of it because those are OB.
Got a mandatory right of visionary right. Most people like a backhand hyzer, they'll skip towards the basket. It's also a forehand, kind of a flex play. I like that one better.
There you go.
Like that.
Or you can go around the other way. Try to. Yeah, that's good. That's not what
No!
I wanted to do.
It is unfortunate.
Hole 5 has just one pin position, but it's a bit tricky. If you look, you'll see that it's on top of a ridge at the bottom of this slope. Go too far to the left and you may find yourself in this ditch that's often got water in it. Too far to the right, you may be on 6's tee pad. This is also a bit of a death putt situation, and 3 and 4 and even 5 putts are not exactly unheard of, so be careful.
Just downhill, straight 201. Smart play, just be a soft putter. That'll just slowly fade right into that plateau it's on. That's the tricky part. I'm gonna take a zone, flex it down. Nice throw. Get your putt. Thank you. Oh my God.
That unfortunately can happen on this hole if you're not careful.
Hey, it's William here. Do your hands get sweaty like mine do? Then grab a Dry Flight golf sack. They come in a variety of fabrics to suit your tastes, and they make great player pack additions for all you TDs out there. Whether you need 1 or 1,000, give Colin a call or an email with your order. Dry Fly. Get back your grip.
On to hole 6 and one of the more challenging holes on the course. If you're a lefty or if you have a good forehand, then this is the hole for you. If you're a right-hander who doesn't have a good forehand, or if you're not very good at throwing an anhyzer, this is probably not the hole for you, as a backhand shot here is really tough. As you can see, the 8th position is the short position where the basket is currently. Just beyond is the B position where the pole is sticking up out of the ground, and avoid going OB to your left on the sidewalk.
225, putt pass, left, on and left is OB. You can see a lot of trees you have to navigate through, especially if you're going to go to the right gap. You get a backhand that's going to soft hyzer all the way there. Or you could take this forehand gap, which is much more open. Just throw a zone with some hyzer. Throw it over.
Or try an anhyzer and see how that works.
We'll try that, yeah. Worked pretty well. Kind of ugly, but it worked.
Hole 7 has 2 positions. There's one here to the right that's a straight ahead shot, though you do have to avoid the trees and going over the fence into the neighbor's yard. The position is where the bent pole is in the ground in this particular shot. The A position is to the left. You do have a couple more trees to avoid, though you can do a good hyzer or anhyzer shot, or just go straight at the basket. This is a pretty easy birdie hole. However, you do have to be careful that you don't go too far and out into the street, as you see beyond the basket here, which that's OB.
167, right in front of you. Smart play. Hyzer backhand to this right gap. A few saints to see with it. The forehand straight gap or left if you want to try that. I'm going to try a big Annie to the zone. Right up.
I'm gonna go with the Saint for this one. I might need one with this.
Saints to see. It's not bad.
Not bad, not bad. There you go. A little low and a little wobbly.
Hole 8 presents its own sets of challenges. The first one being this tree in the middle of the fairway that's sent more than a few shots off in the wrong direction. You also have to avoid going OB on either side, either to the sidewalk to the left or to the street off to the right. The short position, or B position, is here in the middle of these trees where the pole is sticking up out of the ground. The long position, or A position, is beyond the trees. Most people tend to attack it from the right side with a big hyzer shot, though some do come around the other side to the left.
Okay, kind of a longer one. 280. This big right hand, backhand right gap. Just throw it straight, let it hyzer back to the basket. Straight forehand gap. Just throw my mid range. buzz. Alright, that's okay.
Go with it. Molly Francis.
It's a good band.
There you go. Okay, so hole 9 is not in A position, as we said at the start of the video. A position is here to your left. Go through these trees and cross over the sidewalk. About the only hole in the course where on both positions you do have to do that in order to get to the basket. The post here shows you where the basket goes underneath this magnolia tree. The right position, or B position, is just off the street to the left. And in fact, this street unfortunately does come into play for more than a few people. So go down the side of the road, or do a big hyzer shot over the road. Come back off the road, hopefully, and over the sidewalk. And the basket is parked here amongst these trees just to your left.
238 feet. On the right, around about some building trees. Let's play a big backhand hyzer over the road, maybe skip off of it. It's also a forehand. Hyzer to the left.
There we go, it'll work.
Something I can cry when a bunch of
I wouldn't cry over that one. It's pretty good.